Alrighty guys, well, there's the driver. Calves are all fed. Corral 2's got a bale. Blah blah blah. And we got a load of gravel that's getting delivered as of we speak right now. The driver wants to know where he should dump. So I guess I'll deal with him, and then we'll get the bulls fed, and then we're gonna go round up some cows. We'll talk to you guys later. Going up. It's probably about 30 yards in total on this truckload, roughly 15 per trailer. And then there'll be another trailer load. How froze this stuff is right now, I have no idea, but he said it was a couple years old and relatively dry. By the looks of it, it looks pretty damn dry. Here she comes. And there's nothing wrong with that. Damn, that thing is up in the air, eh? Beauty. Not much of a pile when they freaking dump, is it? So now he's got to go out because that side dumps to the driver's side, and he'll dump it right alongside this. So yeah, all is good. All is good. I was only going to do the one load, but then they were talking how they got lots of road construction coming up in the spring. So we decided to grab 2. That way we're covered. Catch you later. Alrighty guys, so the fix on my tractor did not work. It's still leaking. The little tab fucking more or less blew off. So I just ordered a new canister for the brake fluid. Well, there goes another 350 bucks for that little tiny plastic canister. And we are currently bringing the cows into the yard. I did not feed them much of anything yesterday, so they're good and hungry, and they're following us in pretty good. So we got to get all of our first time calving heifers and our heiferettes or second time calving cows sorted off. Those are the ones that are due to start calving first. So bring you guys back in a little while. Hey? Is that a twin? No, what'd you say?
Is that a 20?
Yes. It's her daughter.
Her tag both the same?
When we bought the orange tag cows, yeah.
So the cow's number is 27?
29.
I thought it was 27.
Guess we'll double check.
Are you videoing?
Yeah. Cow's number is, drum roll please, 29. Orange 29. Right there. She stays in. I'm gonna go close the gate so they can't get into the big corral, the new corral. Now, some of the cows did not come all the way in, but we checked them and they're all cows that we don't need. So, because we're just after our heifers and first year heifers, and then 1 black cow, orange 29. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll talk to you later. Alrighty guys, well, that's 2 semi-loads of friggin' gravel. So I guess we're set for a little while. When I'm gonna get around to installing it the way it needs to be, I have no idea, but for now, the heifers are all sorted. We did have a bit of an issue, and I'll explain that later. But for right now, and my brakes aren't working worth a fuck, I gotta remember that for Wednesday. The part for this tractor, that canister, has to come from the States, so it's 2 to 3 days away. And we're supposed to be tub grinding Wednesday afternoon. And you watch, we'll tub grind Wednesday afternoon, and we'll the part will show up Thursday morning. That's what's gonna happen. Anyways, I gotta run with the bale processor, feed a couple bales to the cows in the pasture, and this piggy needs water. What else? And then we're gonna get on that thing, and we gotta move a bunch of snow out of an alleyway that goes up into our windbreak corral. And then we also gotta move a bunch of snow out of the windbreak corral. It doesn't have to be done today, but get going on it anyways. So, okay, I'll bring you guys back later. Alrighty guys, so I'll say one thing. This thing fired right up really nice, but then again, the battery was fully charged, so it should fire up really good, right? Clean a bunch of the snow out of here, then we'll get the gates open, and then we'll hit the alleyway. And then, well, tomorrow I'm at a buddy's place helping him with a few things, so Wednesday or Thursday we'll get back to doing some snow removal in the big part of the corral. Anyway, I'm gonna get busy here. I'll bring you guys back later. So there's not a lot of snow in here really, but there's just enough that if you're trying to move a cow from that corral over there up this alley, it would be difficult on foot, right? And that's the whole purpose of getting this snow out of here. Let's start fresh, more or less just a light film on the ground. We're having awesome weather, so my guess is this snow is gonna melt anyways, but if it's heavier, it won't all melt. So instead of try and get as much out of here as we can. Tomorrow they're calling for plus 10 Celsius. So like a lot of snow melted out in the pastures and everything. You can see out there it's all brown. So yeah, it won't take much, and we won't have any snow left here except for the odd bank. Anyway, let's pitter patter, let's get rocking and rolling, get at her. Alrighty. Well, we got a bit of a snow bank there, so we'll have to come in with the tractors to haul that out. But my plan is to take a couple of windbreaks out and then just push the snow right the fuck out of here. And I see somebody drug a deer skull into here. It's all I need. There's the jaw. I'll set it by the gate over here so it doesn't get drug all over the goddamn countryside. I'll pick it up at a later date. Because that's a tire biter. And anyway, so this whole area is cleaned out. Our alleyway. I got to get a shovel. There's a little bit, not much, a little bit of snow in the calf shelter to clean out. Then get rid of that snow bank. I'll just, generally all we do is just scoop it and dump it to the other side. And then all of this, not a lot, about an hour, 2 hours worth of work. This is all cleaned out good enough. I'm happy with that. You can walk through there quite comfortably. So she's coming together. Pretty soon. We're not that far away and we'll be into our calving season. So like about 3 weeks, 3.5. And we should start seeing some little four-legged furry critters running around. Anyway, let's go do some choring. I'll talk to you guys later. So, because I never got water in that corral out there yet, now we're rotating animals. So the heifers, first-time calvers and second-time calvers, will be allowed to come to the front of the barn for water from, you see that little orange spot there? That's the water bowl. So they'll be able to come during the daytime for water, and at nighttime the horses will be allowed to go for water. So that's how we're rotating. And maybe I'll get something set up for water before we're done calving. I don't know, but for now that's what we're doing. It'll be a few days because I got lots of other things that I want to attempt getting done before I deal with these girls with the water tank. So the line is there, but there's no power, so we have to do something, because I don't mind if the water freezes a little bit in the tank. I just don't want it to freeze in the water line itself. That is the issue. Anywho, I'll close this gate. The other little story I wanted to tell you guys with these girls. So you see her ear tag number. Hey girl, 108J or Orange 17. Anyway, there's also a 100J, but 100J was open. And I forgot to mark her on our papers. Oh shit, excuse me. I forgot to mark her in my paper when I came outside, and we got all of these girls sorted off. And I'm looking for this 100J, and I'm going, well, where the hell is 100J? Or Green 19 is her other ear tag. And CP and I drove around. We were out in the herd, back out in the pasture. We went through them 3 times. We had a few cows in here still. These girls were all in the barn. Double checking everything. We can't find her nowhere. And we got thinking, well, maybe she got into the bush. Well, I can't see her going in the bush by herself because nobody else is missing. Anywho, long story short, if you guys, some of you that have been subscribing all along to the channel would remember 100J was open when we preg tested and we sold her back in the fall. And like I said earlier, it's not that it's that big a deal, other than the fact that we probably wasted an hour and a half double checking and triple checking everything, looking for her, all because of my dumb ass. And I'm not ashamed to say it, right? We're all human and we all make mistakes. I wrote all the ear tag numbers down on my paper to all of our first time mamas and second time mamas. Even her, the one that's supposed to be a first time mama, but she's open and she's going to freezer camp in February. Even Yellow 68, or let me think here, I think it's 104J in Corral 2. She calved back in July. So I even had her on the page. Everybody was on the page. But honest mistake, got it rectified, figured it all out. So there's 17 head in that corral right now. And everything checked. Anyway, gotta feed grain to my little girls and to my bulls over here. So I'll let you guys go. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day.